All right, so I was actually really surprised to receive this package so soon, but Color Wow actually offered me the opportunity to test out their curl line, which is called Curl Wow. And that's just me trying to open the box, but isn't it super cute? It says signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, and absolutely, truly embraced it. Now, the packaging was super cute, although a little excessive on the bubble wrap, but I understand it needs to be protected. And once I got down to that final layer, there were the beautiful products that they sent me. And as you can see, the packaging was beautiful, but also so is their product packaging as well. I love how they all match each other, and the color scheme was really beautiful. The detangler was absolutely phenomenal. The shampoo did its job very well. The conditioner definitely gave me the right amount of slip. And the serum left my hair feeling totally bonded together. This spray was a little tricky to use, but it was actually a really good fix. And this is actually how I started out the day. This is the style that we started out with. This is the hair that we started out with. It's been about a week, so it was already dry, but I do like the volume, but it was time to let it go. And this is actually right after I washed it. It was super soft, super springy, and I just loved the way that my hair felt. The texture felt amazing. And like I said, that detangler really did its job before I even had to condition it, so it was perfect. Now, today I started off with sectioning my hair into four. Normally, I wouldn't do this. This is a process I used to do at first when I first started my curly hair journey, just because it actually made it easier to detangle afterwards while styling it. But today I wanted to give it another try. It had been a while. And so what I do is I split my hair into four sections, leaving the front part to go last. And I will braid it up so that it can stay elongated while the rest of my hair is being styled as well. As you can see, I'm not a very good braider, but I definitely try. I would love to take some classes sometime because it's an art, and I truly appreciate everybody out there who is a stylist that braids hair for a living because it can't be easy to manage everyone's hair. Now, some of the hair got caught, but it's okay. We found it and we let it go. But as you can see, I'm still figuring out what I'm going to section off next. And the amount of hair that I've noticed that has grown in has been amazing. So I'm really hoping that these new products really help me maintain the elongated effect because my hair might be a little bit out of shape. But as soon as I can, I'm going to be getting a haircut because I love the volume. And so now I'm going into the other side, repeating the same step, sectioning off the front, then braiding it so it could stay elongated and not dry too much while I go ahead and prepare to style the rest of my hair. Now, I used to get asked a lot before to do hair tutorials, and I don't know why I shied away from it. It's pretty cool to show off the process while trying to teach other people how to treat their own curls. My curls, they've gotten a little bit looser. Like I said, I need a haircut, so um, the texture that you're seeing right now is when it is freshly washed with absolutely no product in it. Okay, and now we're ready to start going in on the first section. So first we're doing a length check just to see how long it could actually be. That's the downside of having curls. You never really know how long your hair is until you straighten it out. But I haven't used heat products in my hair for many, 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 many years. And it is a personal preference. I do know that there's been a lot of curlies that I've noticed have gone back to straightening their hairs, but I refuse. And my hair has thanked me for it. It has definitely been a long process, but it's nice to see that. All right, so this is where I go in with my faux Denman brush. It does the job, so I love to keep it around. And it is from the brand Goody, which is a lot more economical versus a Denman brush. If you have one, great for you. But for me, this has been doing the work. And it definitely helps with getting my ends bonded together at the end. It does have a little bit of tension. And so I'm actually going in right now with the serum that you saw in the beginning of the video. This serum felt amazing, amazing, amazing. The serum actually felt like it was coating the entire hair. It almost was like a light gel like texture. It was creamy and it smells really good. And then now you can see my hair transform from the frizz ball that it is without any product in it into some long, wavy, curly hair. All right, not too bad. And then I had to go in with my Shea Moisture curl milk because the styling products that they provided didn't have any gels or anything like that. So I just needed to make sure that I have some extra push to get my hair as curly as I like it. Although now, in hindsight, I would like to try it. I was thinking that I should actually try this without adding in the curl milk just to see how it'll do with my hair in its natural state. So I guess I will do that next time. All right, and then we're just gonna finish that off with the spray bottle. But as I forewarned, the bottle was not the easiest to work with. I tried to use it, but I actually got it wrong. So I had to give myself a chance to get it together. And off camera, that was, yeah. So, yeah, it actually smells really good. It's a mixture of a few different oils, and it's supposed to be like a bonding gloss finisher. So, once I was able to finish, I went ahead and finished it off with a little bit of gel, my Eco Styler olive oil gel. And again, in hindsight, I wish I would have left it with just a product to give you a general review of how it would feel on my hair, on my texture of hair. But I will be trying that out next time. This time, I just wanted to make sure that it was coated and that it'll last long. So I decided to use the gel and the curl milk. Okay, so now you've seen the first process. Almost dropped the phone there. Now you've seen the first step in the process. I'm gonna fast forward for you to get too bored of me. But yeah, I just went in on the other side and did the same exact thing on the rest of the section of the back of the hair. And then this is what it's looking like so far. Pretty good. And then a little close up there so you can see my texture of my hair. It's changed from being frizzy to well managed, and then also well coated with all the products in it. And so now we're going to take down the front section and separate that into two because I have some long bangs that have grown out, but those are my problem. That's my problem area. It never fully recovered from the heat damage, even though it's been years since I've used it. It just happened that way. So it needs to be left a little bit to work on at the end versus spending too much time on the rest of the hair. So this spray bottle, which is amazing, this mister, I use that to go in with the Goody brush, and I just detangle it and try to get my ends to, with the tension, to curl up as well. Since I need a haircut, it's a little bit harder to get them to curl, but this brush definitely works as magic. All right, and we're gonna go in with the first step, which was the serum that Curl Wow provided. And like I said, it does definitely leave you with a good slip. It feels amazing on your hair, and it doesn't feel like it weighs it down at all. And as you can see, I use the raking technique. That's actually my favorite because with my own fingers, I provide the tension that my hair needs to go back into spring action at the bottom. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in the curl milk. And just comb that through. And then not only does it leave it with a nice texture, but it does leave you with a nice coconut scent as well. And it is my favorite. That product has been with me for many years. But I just recently got back into it. All right, and then we're gonna add in the spray, the bundling spray, all over as it states on the bottle, because it also tells you to add it in underneath. And I just rake that through real quick to make sure I coat every part of that section of the hair. And then we finalize with the gel. A light coat, a light layer this time. All right. And as you can see, it doesn't leave any extra residue. It bounces straight up as soon as I start crunching it. And I go back and I smooth out any sections where I feel like need a little bit extra attention. Sometimes it needs a little extra water, sometimes it needs a little bit more product, it varies. And then now we're gonna move forward to the next part of my hair, which is the very front with my outgrown bangs. I am so tempted to grab the scissors and do it myself, but I want to wait it out and see if I can get a professional cut. Up until this moment, I have only cut my hair myself throughout the years. So if you've seen any of my previous pictures or, well, prior to 2023, or if you've ever seen my YouTube or anything like that, my hair, I've been cutting it myself for as long as I've had my curly hair journey. I didn't start off with a big chop like most people, but I did go get a haircut and then I just went ahead and trimmed it and trimmed it and styled it and trimmed it myself as many times as I needed throughout the years. But this time I was going through some personal stuff and I just let it be. And then now my hair has grown out from its style. So I need to get some layers back in because I love, love, love volume. And once this actually dries out and a few days later you see that it's gained some volume, that's actually my favorite time. So wash days, air drying it and stuff, like that's actually the process of getting it to just be dry, but I definitely prefer it when it's more voluminous. Voluminous? And yeah, that spray actually smells really good too. Just throwing that out there. And you have to shake it really well because the product settles. And it just feels really natural. And my hair really accepted it very nicely. And so we're just going to go in with a little bit more raking in the front. Like I said, it does need some extra attention, even though there's no more heat damage in it. But ever since I've let it grown out, I noticed that it does take it is a little harder for it to take shape. And yeah, it could just be because I need that haircut. So hopefully very soon we'll be able to do that, and then I can do another tutorial. All right, here's the first half done. A little close up, and then we're just gonna repeat the process on the other side. One thing to remember is to always have your hair super hydrated. Okay, and here's our first reveal. All right, my first thoughts are that I love the hair cast on it. Um, it doesn't feel heavy, and there's still a lot of moisture in it as it dries. And here's it with a little bit more close up so you can see the texture. My bottom curls are definitely more coily than the top of my hair.